Breaking news, Russia just sent weapons to Venezuela. If you're not familiar with my channel, I report the news for Central and South America with a special attention on Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. I do these videos for those that want to know before they go, as well as for expats who live there and want to hear the news in English. Quick heads up, Americans in Colombia applying for a visa now need an FBI background check. Get yours in 24 to 48 hours using OnCallColombia.com. The information is on the screen as well as in the description of all my videos. Get on over to OnCallColombia.com. Take a look at the website. There's a whole lot more than just the background checks there. So take a look at them as I jump into this story. Now, let me back up a second and say thanks to all the supporters. A like, share, super chats, all of it. I greatly appreciate you guys. But again, this is the one that the other night I was like, is this real? I saw some story about weapons, an actual ship in Caracas from Russia. Can't be. So I looked it up, went to AI. Whenever there's any doubt, go to AI. AI can find AI. But then it turns out it is. And from what I gather, our ships need to be worried. So let's jump into the story right away. The drama in the Caribbean is heating up, and it's happening right now in November 2025. The headline, Russia just sent weapons to Venezuela again. And not just spare parts. We're talking missiles, air defense systems, and maybe even something that could change the game entirely. Let's break it down like a geopolitical thriller. Hit the like button, it's free, okay? The spark. It all kicks off in late October. Tensions between the U.S. and Venezuela are already sky high. Election disputes, drug trafficking accusations, and now U.S. Navy carrier groups steaming into the Caribbean. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro picks up the phone and calls his old ally, Vladimir Putin. Send help, he says. We need air defenses now. This is real. On October 22nd, a massive Russian IL-76 military cargo plane lifted off from Moscow. It's not taking the direct route. No, that'd be too easy for the U.S. satellites to track. Instead, it zigzags across the globe. Armenia, Algeria, Morocco, Senegal, Mauritania. Why? Because it's carrying heavy cargo, and the IL-76 needs refueling stops. By October 29th, it touches down in Caracas under the cover of night. Analysts watching flight data go, wait, what was that on that plane? Best guess? MANPADS, shoulder-fired anti-aircraft missiles for Venezuela's Su-30 fighter jets, or spare parts to get their S-300 air defense systems back online. Whatever it wasn't humanitarian aid. But Russia doesn't stop there. Just days later, early November, more IL-76s land. This time confirmed. Pantsir S-1 short-range missile systems and Buk M2E medium-range launchers. These aren't toys. The Pantsir can swat drones and cruise missiles out of the sky like flies. It's the same system that shot down MH17 back in 2014. Venezuela now has a layered air defense shield, courtesy of Moscow. Enter Alexei Zolarov, Russia's loudest voice in the Duma Defense Committee. On November 1st, he goes on satellite TV and says, quote, "We've sent everything from pistols to planes, and if Maduro asks for the Oreshnik hypersonic missile, no problem. Kalibr cruise missiles, done. We'll surprise the Americans." The Oreshnik, by the way, is nuclear capable. Russia just used it in Ukraine last year. If that shows up in Caracas, well, let's just say the U.S. Navy might need more than a carrier group. The big picture? This isn't new. Russia's been arming Venezuela since the early 2000s. Over $4 billion in jets, tanks, and missiles. But this timing, it's a message. Putin just signed a strategic partnership treaty with Maduro on October 27. Touch Venezuela, and you're touching us, is what they're saying. So what's next? Will the U.S. respond? Will Venezuela parade these new weapons in a military show, or are we one miscalculation away from a Caribbean crisis 2.0? So there you go. Again, I was shocked. I'm still shocked. I don't know if you could tell, but I was shocked reading this story. I've already read it, but to read it again, it could be nuclear, and these things may just swat things out of the air. I mean, this is too close. This reminds me of when the Ukrainian president, Zelensky, came over earlier this year, maybe his first trip where he had to beg for money from the president, where he got humiliated about not wearing a suit and whatever. He made a statement, and I'm paraphrasing, but it says something to the effect of, now you'll see when it's close to your shores. And we are seeing that it is close to our shores. This is our hemisphere. And a Russian ship just pulled up. And I can't think that we didn't know. Do you believe that? Do you believe the CIA, the FBI, all these different three-letter agencies did not know that this ship was bringing those weapons here? I'm going to leave you at that. Anyway, you're up to date with the latest news, this time from the Caribbean outside of Venezuela. Remember to travel, but travel safe.
So hey girl, thanks for coming by my place.
No worries. You mind if our girlfriend can come by with us?
Hell no. This why I watch dcbornrob.
Yo. Yo, it's dcbornrob, beat the stream, daily dose. East Coast swagger, hit you with that travel pros. Colombia trips, Medellin tips on the real. Stay safe, stay aware, what's the deal? News on lock, know the blocks before you walk. Stick to the tours, avoid that shady talk. Urban jungle, vibes for miles, it's hot. Keep your eyes and ears open, dots to connect the plot. For your journey, pack your mind, strap it tight. Travel safe insurance, just in case, day or night. Rob's the plug, got the news tips to thrive. Medellin's your oyster, just stay wise and stay alive. Link up or sink, use the wisdom, that's your shield. Guided tours, soak the culture, streets revealed. Wondrous spots, safe zones, that's the key. dcbornrob's the name, bringing you the clarity. Roll smart, roll deep with that travel wisdom. Medellin's a charm, minus the hazards that glisten. Follow the guide, navigate the pave. dcbornrob, for your peace, make that trip safe. Hit the airport, got the passport stamp clean. Dream destination, life a vibrant scene. Cautious moves is your grooves, play your part. dcbornrob coming through